Hello. So this video is actually an old video that I recorded probably like around the time we first moved in our house. I have since changed this recipe and I could just see like the growth in my cooking from scratch, but I still want to post a video because it's just the pasta is really good, but this is one of my favorite recipes. Ever since I started making my own pasta sauce, I've never went back to like buying store-bought unless like I'm running out of time. Yeah, a lot of things have changed since then. My kids are older. Please excuse my rough face. I'm like looking busted with no makeup on in this video. My skin was looking bad. I still wanted to share it because the pasta is good, and like I said, this is probably one of my favorite recipes that I kind of made. So enjoy. All right, I'm starting with rinsing my veggies. For this, I use bell pepper, tomato, carrots, and I forgot the onion, but I usually use onion. You can use green onion or purple. And also, like I said, I changed the recipe since then. I actually use fresh basil instead of like the dry basil seasoning. But yeah, this was recorded a long time ago, so okay, so I wanted to record this part just to show you guys when I cut the bell pepper, and usually I have the big, like the normal size bell pepper, but when you cut it, make sure you open it and get out any seeds and I don't know what you call it. I call it the ribs of the bell pepper, but you want to take that out because sometimes it can taste a little bitter. And if it's organic, I usually save the seeds. Okay, here you see me seasoning. This step is actually optional because when I do the blending process, that's usually when I use a ton of heavy seasonings. But right now, you'll see me doing it while I roast, only because I don't know, I just feel like it brings it out a little flavor. Okay, this recipe is plant-based, so the only pasta I use when I make this recipe it's gluten-free chickpea pasta. It's either made of chickpea or lentils, I can't remember, but the only place I get it is from Whole Foods. Like, I can't find it anywhere else. I think it says Whole Foods on the box, but yeah, it's plant-based, so I'm just taking some of that and boiling it. I'm also taking a bunch of salt and putting that in there. Anytime I boil anything, I add a ton of salt into the boiling water because the salt actually helps it absorb the water better. Okay, so you know when you guys go to Carrabba's, I don't know if it's Carrabba's or like a different restaurant. I can't remember which one it is, but they have like that little dip for your toast. That's what I'm making right now. And the recipe for this is just, you want to take olive oil, mince up some garlic, and then I take oregano and crushed red peppers. And it tastes so good, guys. Okay, if you guys decide to try this recipe, please tell me how it smells when you open the oven, or even before you open the oven. Let me know how the roasted veggies smell, because you guys, this smells, every single time I make this pasta, my favorite part is literally smelling it come out of the oven. Okay, I was going to make the pasta sauce, but I couldn't find the can opener, so I had to go send Jalen to go get a can opener while I make the salad. So I'm just preparing the salad here. Once you're ready to blend, you're gonna wanna take some olive oil. Sometimes I use a lot, sometimes I use a little. It depends on what it's looking like. But I add 1 can of tomato paste. You can add, if you add too much, it'll turn out really salty. But if you want it like thicker, you can add more. 1 can is usually enough for me. And then I blend it with the veggies. Also, I forgot to add when I did my seasonings, I am so sorry, but I added basil, oregano, salt, pepper. With this step, it really just depends on how I'm feeling that day. Like sometimes I add in a ton more stuff, sometimes I don't. It just depends. Why are you using regular sandwich bread for your toast? Again, guys, I changed the recipe since then. I know how to make my own bread. I know how to make my own toast. So this part is optional, but yeah. And there you go. You have a veggie gluten-free pasta made from scratch with some toast and a salad. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I'm gonna be making a lot more recipe videos, and I'm thinking about making like a little cookbook, like a healthy version. Also, I've been working on a couple other things, so just stay tuned for that. I saw that on my husband's channel, you guys were interested on my homemade toothpaste. I feel like ever since I started gardening last year, I've been like trying to make a healthier alternative for everything that I do, whether it's something I put on my skin, something that I brush my teeth with, something that I eat. I feel like I steer more towards handmade and home cooked stuff. So I feel like that's something that I'm probably going to. So with all the passion that I have with gardening and learning about plants, and with me having like an esthetician background, I will be starting my own line that has like a bunch of healthy stuff. So my first launch I'm going to be launching is actually the fluoride-free toothpaste. It's remineralizing, so it'll help with your teeth enamel. It'll help build it back up. I'm not going to tell you guys everything that I have, but I have a lot of ideas that I've already been working on. And everything on my site is going to be made from scratch. I'm hand making everything, like when I do the herbal teas. And so stay tuned for that. God bless.